They say you are what you eat, but what about what you put on your skin? The skin is actually the largest organ in your body and is constantly absorbing whatever it comes in contact with. So when you're putting a lotion on with a lot of chemicals like sodium triglyphosphorate, your body's eating that. And think of it this way, if you're not willing to put it in your mouth, I wouldn't put it on your skin. Which is why I love this recipe for an exfoliating peppermint body scrub. It's all natural ingredients, which you probably have in your home right now, and you can definitely pronounce. We're gonna start with some peppermint from the garden, but mint is okay too. Just pull off a couple pieces. And if you don't have any fresh mint or peppermint, it's okay to use dry, but as a general rule, fresh is always best. And let's just give it a little rough chop here. And into the bowl. Next up is quinoa, and the quinoa is going to be our larger grain exfoliant in the whole mix. So the larger grain exfoliant is gonna help take off any kind of surface cells, any kind of big rough patches that you have, and any calluses that you might have on your heels or on your hands. Then we're gonna have fine grain sugar, and this is gonna act as the smaller grain exfoliant and a little bit more delicate process here. Pour that right on in there. Next up are our oats, and oats have a couple of benefits. One, they are a natural anti-inflammatory, and they also help cool and calm the skin. All right, and on to our yogurt. Organic is always best, and make sure that it's unsweetened. This yogurt is high quality, and it's going to contain some nice milk fats for the skin and also some enzymes, and that will help in the whole exfoliating process. All right, on to the lemon juice. Lemon juice is going to contain some natural citric acid, which also helps with exfoliating. And finally, essential oil. I like to use a peppermint or even a lavender essential oil, but if you don't have any, you can just use a high quality sweet almond oil or maybe a castor oil, and that's gonna help moisturize the skin. Time to combine. All right, smells so good. And once everything is combined, you're ready to exfoliate. So I just like to take a little bit to start off with. I'm gonna use the back of my hand here. And maybe those rough spots, I work a lot with my hands, so it's nice to have a little bit of something that I can use on the calluses that you build up inside of the fingers here. And it's actually really nice and cooling. And you can feel the smaller grain of the sugar crystals and the larger grain of the quinoa working their magic. Lovely. Actually tastes pretty good too. And there you go. So you can let it sit for a little bit, and the enzymes and the citric acid will all kind of do their job, soften the skin. The oil is gonna really give you some nice moisturized skin here too. One thing I love about this recipe is you know everything that is contained in the product. It's a little bit different than what you're buying in the store, which does contain some natural ingredients, but it also contains some chemicals and fragrances that aren't really necessary. So I'm going to finish up scrubbing here, let it sit for a few minutes, and when I'm done, I will rinse my hands off, blot with a towel, and I'm good to go.